Hi, this is another rewrite of some of the work from Ouspinsky and Gurdjjeff that I found very helpful in my development over the years and in my struggles with complex PTSD. I'm Roach, Mark Roach, here to share a different perspective, maybe a different perspective than you've considered or run into in your regular everyday life. Let me share a rewrite aimed to take some kind of antiquated work by Ouspinsky and Gurdjieff that contains some real gems, some real morsels that I found very important, but I'm trying to simplify it here and bring it up to date to connect with my fellow man who some of you may be in need of some of these words. So let me share. By November 1916, the situation in Russia had grown increasingly dire. Up until then, many of us had somehow managed to remain untouched by the unfolding events. But now these events were closing in on us, becoming personal and impossible to ignore. My role isn't to detail or dissect these occurrences, yet this period was so extraordinary that ignoring it entirely would suggest blindness and deafness on my part. Observing these events offered a unique insight into the mechanicalness of happenings, the stark absence of human will. Some things seem driven by someone's intent, but this was merely an illusion. It was clearer than ever that everything simply unfolds. No one truly orchestrates anything. It became evident to those willing to see that the war was winding down on its own. This realization stemmed from a profound inner exhaustion and a dim yet firm understanding of the senselessness of it all. Words had lost their power. No effort could reignite the war's fervor, yet stopping it seemed equally impossible, highlighting humanity's helplessness in comprehending its own impotence. The impending collapse was apparent, unstoppable by any means or redirection into safer channels. Events were unfolding as they must, with no alternative path. I was particularly struck by the leftist politicians who were transitioning from the passive to active roles. They proved to be the most blind and unprepared, incapable of grasping their actions or their consequences. I vividly recall Petersburg during its final winter. Who could have guessed it would be its last? The city was widely hated and feared, its days numbered. During this time, many new faces joined our groups. Despite the looming uncertainty, Gurdjieff's system provided a sense of confidence and security. We often wondered how we would navigate this chaos without it, as it became integral to our lives, a guiding arc amidst the flood. Gurdjieff arrived in February 1917, revealing new dimensions to his teachings. He explained that the table of hydrogens wasn't just about vibrations and matter density, but also about intelligence and consciousness levels. Everything in nature is alive and intelligent in its own way, expressing differently across levels of being. He elaborated how denser matter is less conscious and intelligent, while denser vibrations indicate higher consciousness and intelligence. The table of hydrogens helps determine not only matter density, but also intelligence levels by comparing different substances. Gurdjieff's insights extended to understanding living beings from a cosmic perspective rather than through external traits like bones or functions. He emphasized that cosmic traits, what beings eat, breathe, and their living medium, define their cosmic level of being. These principles offered a fresh perspective on classification and intelligence determination based on what serves as food for different creatures. For instance, A baked potato is more intelligent than a raw one because it serves as food for humans rather than pigs. This cosmic classification underscores that no being can change its food, air, or living medium at will. These are determined by cosmic order. However, humans can enhance their impressions to introduce finer hydrogens into their systems, which is crucial for evolution. Gurdjieff's teachings reveal that understanding these classifications could clarify many mysteries about living beings' roles in the universe, their potential for evolution through refined impressions. I'm Roach, Mark Roach, wishing you all the best.